We are checking out Islanders VR Edition. You can buy it right now in the MetaQuest store. It's available to purchase. I'll put a link in the description below and flash the details up on screen in case you want to check it out for yourself. So this game is quite a unique game. It's all about placing structures in the right place to earn the highest score possible. It's a fairly relaxing game too, and a nice game to just really sit back and chill out with. So I'll show you how it works. Flick your wrist like this to open the menu, and then we've got a choice of a structure to build. Now I'm going to start with, I don't know if it matters, but I'm going to start with a farming pack, for example. So if I look at the middle here, it gives me a base score of 8. Now if I build it next to a statue, I get 5 extra points. Build it next to a warehouse, I get 5 more points, and so on. However, if I build it next to a mill, I get negative 20 points. So you can see how where I place my structures is going to really make the difference to things. Now, I think this is the statue here. So if I place my mill here, I'm going to get extra points. Now you can see the camera controls actually quite intuitively. I can rotate like this, zoom in and out, and the menu also is quite easy to access. You've got night and day cycles, and you can do this, which I'm not sure actually serves any functional purpose, but it's pretty cool. So I'm going to chuck my wheel down. See, next to the statue, I get an extra 5 points for that. If I take it away from that statue, outside of the sphere of influence, it goes down to 8. So if I pop it here, I think that will maximize my points, and I have space around it to build fields. There we go. So my points have increased there. Now I've got 2 fields here. If I build it next to a mill, I get 5 points. Next to a statue, 5 points. And these other things I don't have yet. So next to the mill gives me 5 points. Next to the statue, I can just about reach that. You can rotate the fields as well if you need to kind of try to wrangle them into a tight spot. But I'm going to pop one here. 13 points. And I've got another field to place. And let's see if I can get that touching the statue here. No, looks like I'm just going to be out of reach of that statue. Yeah, not going to be able to do that. Not even if I put it at an angle. No. Okay, I'm going to pop it here. So at least I get 10 points that way. But I'm sure I might have been able to make that work. Maybe if I placed the mill a bit further across. So this game is always about thinking ahead. And thinking where you're going to place your structures next so you can maximize the points. Lumber pack or a brewing pack? Let's make some beer. Brewery. Next to a statue, I'll get 4 points. Next to a hop field, I'll get 5. And this is, what is this, a hop field? Yep. Okay. Let's see if I can pop this next to a statue. Now, hop field as well gets extra points placing it next to a statue. Unfortunately, I've got limited space around that statue, so I'm not going to be able to place everything around it. It's been a bit of an awkward position there. But this has quite a wide radius, so maybe if I put this over here, just touching that statue. +7. Okay, let's place my hop field. See if I can. The hop field's got a larger radius than the fields, which is great. So I can get that statue in my sphere of influence just here. Probably doesn't look aesthetically nice, but it works, so I'm going to go with it. If I rotate the hop field, get another one in there. See if I can get another one touching that statue. No. Don't think I'm going to be able to do that. Oh well, I'll just make the best of it. Pop another one down here. And I'm touching those other 3 hop fields as well as the brewery, which is giving me the most points I can get without actually touching that statue. Okay. I can build another brewery, it looks like, as well. Or we can go build the city. So here we have a bunch of different structures. So let's have a look. Mansion, city centre, house, field, and field and brewery. Okay, we know those ones. So the city centre benefits from the statue, as does everything it seems. And fissure, if I build next to a fissure, that gives me more points, as well as a mason. but I've got to avoid other city centres, resort oases and shaman. Let's look at the mansion. Building in the mansion next to the city centre, that's most profitable, so make sure I do that. Statue, fountain. And we've got to avoid building mansions next to circuses or walls. The residents don't like the noise, nor do they like the walls blocking out their view, it seems. Okay, we have a house as well. Again, walls, and don't like to be built next to jewellery, which is interesting. Right, so let's put my city centre down. Now I do get extra points for placing it near the windmill, as well as the statue. So if I place it here, I'm going to get those points, but maybe I move it a bit away, so I can place a mansion or a house in that little crevice there too. Yeah, I think that's the best position. Most points, and I can fit the houses and mansions around that as well. So let's get my mansions. Well, these are quite chunky. Okay, this build reads around my city centre. One here. Nope, I don't want a house, I want another. Oh, I've already got one mansion. Got 3 houses, okay. Now let's see if I can slot this house in here. Zoom in. No. Alright, so you can delete. I'm going to delete that mansion, and I'm going to place that again. So maybe, let's place my house first. Just here. Let's see if I can slot the mansion in. So there's my... so here's my mansion. See if I can slot that in a bit better. There we go. So you can make it work. You can make things fit together and maximize the space. And I just delete that accidentally. I'll put that down again. There we go. So there we go. I think I'm happily maximized the space there with the mansion and the house together. Pop down another 2 houses. I want to see if they get bonus points from the... Yeah. So the houses do get bonus points from the wind farm, but not much, to be honest with you. Okay, let's do the city centre. Let's pop that there, I reckon. And one more. Just here. There we go. So what other structures we have? We have a shaman. Okay, with the shaman pack, we get more mansions, we get more houses, and we get a shaman. The shaman is good next to the city. Oh, so shaman not next to the city centre, nor another shaman or a mason, but try to get it near a temple, a statue, flowers, and a seaweed field. Well, I don't have any of those things, but I do have flowers here. Oh, that's cool. Right, so right here, right on the edge, I think that would work out perfectly. Get all those points from those flowers nearby. Now let's pop in some more mansions. Let's try to fit these in as best as I can. Whoops. Put another mansion here. These are quite blocky, so it's hard to pack them in tightly, the mansions. Well, this one's not too bad. I'm not reaching that city centre though. See if I can I build on this rocky outcrop over here? Let's have a look. I can, but I cannot reach the city centre still. That's a shame. It has a really small radius, the mansions. Okay, looks like I'm not going to get maximum points for this one. No, oops. Nor am I going to get maximum points for this one either. It's a shame. But if I fit it in there, I think that maximizes the space. And we've got one house here. Houses have a lot bigger radius, which is good, because I can touch that city centre. Let's see what else we get. Fisher. Fishers are good near city centres, warehouse, statues, huts, and seaweed field. Alright. Now I can build this fisher maybe on the edge here. Let's see if it fits. Even if I rotate it. Damn. So these fishers, I wonder if it needs to go in the water. It has stilts. Yeah, it does. Okay. So I cannot... I'm trying to zoom out here. There we go. It has a massive radius, which is good. It's going to touch a lot of things at once. Let's build it here brilliant. So let's have a quick zoom in. We're going to have a look at our city here. That's really cool. I like all the little details, the smokes coming out the chimney snacks. We have the mill turning and the brewery mixing the ingredients. That's pretty cool. I like that. Nice. Okay. What else do we have to do? So hop field. Let's put some of these down next to the brewery. Another hops field here. Okay. Ooh, more structures. Fountain. Fountain now, I think. Okay, fountain. So let's have a look at fountain. City centre 7. Just don't place it next to another fountain. That's the rule. Houses and mansions, it does fine with. So this should get me heaps of points if I place it in the right place. Unfortunately, looks like I got too much packed in. I cannot fit it in the middle as I would like. See, if I had my chance to plan this again, I'd probably remove that house there, move it more to the outskirts, and then I could put my fountain right in the middle next to the city centre. But it doesn't look like it's going to work out. See if I... Now that's a pretty decent placement there. Or I can have it here. Plus 25. Plus 21. I think here might be the best choice, you know, for now. There we go. Heaps of points there for that fountain. So now I'm going to build some mansions around it. Even though I won't reach the city centre, that fountain should boost my points. And the shaman boosts my points quite a lot here as well. So if I place my mansions kind of in between the fountain and the shaman, probably had to maximise my points here. Come on. No, just shy of that. If I rotate it, can I reach that shaman? No, just shy of it. Let's remove that mansion. Let's try that again. I think I can make that fit better. Damn, no. Try that again. Right, it's touching the shaman and the fountain just. So I've got another mansion here. Let's see if I can now make this work. Yes, plus 11. I mean, it doesn't look the prettiest, but I've got the most points there by doing that. Let's fit some houses in there. Again, the houses like being near the shaman. I just think it's the city centre that doesn't like being near the shaman. Put that there. Plus 10. Need some pretty big points there. Oops. I'm building houses over here. I didn't even realise it. Okay. Can I reach plus 6, plus 7? Let's start building down here then. Plus 7's not bad. See if I can fit that in a bit better. So I'll leave it there for this first impression, but that gives you an idea of what to expect with Islanders VR. It's really a minimalist strategy city building game that's quite unique and can be quite satisfying, trying to earn those high scores by planning the best city possible. Now, as you earn points, you unlock new buildings, you can unlock new islands, and each of these islands are procedurally generated, so it's a different experience each time. It's really quite a casual and relaxing game, but also challenging at the same time, because you really have to think hard about where you're placing things to make sure you're getting the maximum score possible. In terms of longevity, this game can really go as long as you like, as each island offers a fresh canvas for you to craft your dream city and achieve those high scores for yourself and the global leaderboard. I really enjoyed this game. I thought it was very simple to get to grips with, but difficult to master, and there's really a lot of skill goes behind creating the perfect city and getting that high score. Anyway, that's it for this video. Hope you enjoyed it. If you have, do remember to hit the like button, and if you're not subscribed already, you might also consider subscribing to the channel. Thanks for watching. I'll catch you in the next one.